This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed protector of the universe. Bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, he fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar.
Welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode 110, as Will plays the bongos. I am Phil, master of the Quantum Zone, and the, as I said, the bongo drum is.
I'm Will. Hey, everyone.
And master of social distancing.
I'm Matt. I don't have my bongos with me. Sorry.
Sounds personal.
Yeah. I don't have my bongo comics collection, the early Simpsons issues.
Nice.
I was going to say,
nice.
It's not my day. It's not my day. I got a Radioactive Man #1. I split it with some friends. It's not my day.
worst comment ever. So yes, we're still we're like week 2 of the Diamond Stash stoppage, so there's no new comic news.
Yeah. Are we officially like in the 4th week? I know I think this is the 4th week I've been working from home, but I don't know. And that's Arkansas, so we're probably behind. So
I'm not working from home, but I'm trying to remember. I think Luca's last day of school was it the middle of March, maybe. Mm-hmm. So
I remember hearing that the NBA shut down on March 12th, and that's when I thought, things are getting serious, and things pretty much fell into line after that. So we're taping this on April 7th. So
we're coming up on a month. Yeah,
just about.
Wow,
craziness.
Oh, but I did see, what was it? There was a news thing today on, was it Twitter or something? Was it the Prime Minister? It was somebody from New Zealand, I think. It was New Zealand, that said the Easter Bunny is essential personnel, so don't worry, kids. The Easter Bunny's coming on Sunday.
And the Tooth Fairy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Essential personnel. They still get to do their jobs.
Yep. Yes, kids. The Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny, the people who leave you your stuff. Yeah. Essential personnel. Shh, don't tell Matt. What was I going to say? I don't think we discussed it here. I know we discussed it with Capes and Lunatics. Did you see they announced they pushed Black Widow back to November when Eternals was supposed to release?
No, I didn't. I did not see that.
Yes, Black Widow will be November now. I think it's like the first weekend in November. That's when the Eternals was supposed to come out.
I think 2020 is going to be like, nothing's going to happen. We're just going to do over. We're going to start in 2021. We'll just start again. We'll try again.
Yeah, I think for the summer, they're going to let people out, but it's going to be like, try not to congregate in big groups.
Yeah. Well, we're not really on lockdown here. We're working from home, so we still go out. We'll walk the dog. We're in Arkansas. It's not like we're in New York City, which has definite other problems that they have to worry about that we don't have to worry about here in this, kind of spread out little metropolis that we live in. But
as he says, as he wears a Superman shirt.
Superman shirt, yeah. Sorry, I'm on message tonight.
Hope,
but it's weird because we'll go outside and there's not a lot of people around. I went and picked up some groceries today, and there's just not a lot of people out doing things. It's very weird.
Yeah, I've been trying to look at the bright side. It's like my commute to work every day is like great now. There's hardly any traffic. Because unless you're essential, they're basically having everyone stay home. So, like, man, it's nice.
Must be nice being so essential, Phil.
That's right.
Well, I work at a place where we make ventilators, so yes, we're kind of essential.
Yeah.
Got to put those things out.
Sorry, I wish I could just sit home and look pretty all day like you, Matt Kona.
old after a month.
I believe, was it on Instagram? I did see a video of you and your wife dancing around, and you're wearing your Quantum Zone T-shirt.
I think so. Yeah. All the days blur. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, and then 2 bits of breaking Ray news. There you go, Ray. Well, first of all, remember there was no feedback last episode. He did send it, but he was in his new place and the internet was sort of crappy. So I think I saw, was it today or yesterday? So one of these days, I guess he finally got his good internet back. So he was like, "Oh, thank God." So yeah, so he attempted to send it last week. It just didn't get through, I guess. So I already have feedback for Quasar 40 we're covering tonight. So, and then the second bit of news, I saw Matt Kona received a package from Australia in the mail. Correct?
I did a Into the Night podcast T-shirt.
Very cool.
It was a merchandising exchange. I just sent him one because I think I mentioned it before. And if anyone is listening and wears a size medium, I have a couple of Quantum Zone T-shirts left. But I sent one out to Ray for all his support. And I didn't expect anything back, but he sent one to me. And I'm glad that I got it because my handwriting is very sloppy. And he just went on that. And it was off. He thought my 5s were S's and all this stuff. But I got it. So, yeah.
Well, I think I've mentioned it before. I don't know who designed the logo for the End of the Night podcast, but that is freaking awesome logo. I mean, it's really nice.
Yeah, I forget, Ray. When you hear this, let me know. Because they used to have just like a Moon Knight hand holding a crescent dart, but then they did the redesign. I really like that redesign logo.
Yeah, it's very slick, very slick. So kudos to whoever did that. That's pretty awesome.
The Quantum Zone may need something like that.
We might need a redesign.
That's right. Oh, Lord. But this will be some of the last Quasar we get for a while because, we'll get to that this issue.
Yeah.
But speaking of, like I was saying, Black Widow is pushed back to November now, so that pushes Eternals. Eternals now is pushed back to February, which I forget what was in that place. But all the Marvel movies shift back one now. Yeah,
when is Captain Marvel 2? Wasn't that slated for 2021 or was that 2022?
I think it was 2021. Let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to look online. I have the article somewhere. Because everything shifted back. So like I said, it knocked the Eternals out of November, and I do remember that Eternals now is going to be in February 2021.
Wasn't there a weird Quasar rumor about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 as well?
They kept saying that, but it's like...
a long time ago. I mean, it was
but
a year or two ago.
And again, it's like, when are we going to get Guardians 3?
Yeah.
All right, yes. No, Black Widow is now November 6th, which pushes Eternals back to February 12th, 2021. That date was supposed to be Shang-Chi. The rest of the Shang-Chi moves to May 7th, 2021, which was supposed to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
That moves back to November 5th, 2021, which was supposed to be Thor Love and Thunder. So the Thor movie gets moved back to February 18th, 2022.
Wow.
Yes. Let me see. Oh, wait. They actually moved one up. Captain Marvel 2, like you asked, was supposed to open on July 29th, 2022. Mm-hmm. They've now moved it up to July 8th, 2022.
Oh, wow.
That's
so random. That's so random.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I could have waited that extra week and a half.
A year and a half from now.
Like 2 or 3 weeks. I know. And I don't know if they finished filming it or anything, but it's supposed to come out end of August. But they better not hold back Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
They got to have a couple episodes in the can. Just give us what you got.
Well, and then I haven't heard anything about, we're talking Disney Plus at this point.
Yeah.
What about, the next season of Mandalorian? There's a lot of things that just, you look at CBS All Access, the next season of Picard. That's probably on indefinite hiatus at this point. So
I think Discovery season 3 is supposed to be coming soon. I don't know. I think.
Well, they don't have a date for it. I checked on that, and it's just kind of vague. I think it's done, but I mean, if anything, I think Disney Plus, like, they've been kind of rushing things, at least in terms of Disney movies that have come out, to the Disney Plus platform, almost as a result of this. Like, they want to give people something to watch. So, like, Frozen 2 came there 3 months early. Onward just came there, and it was in the theaters like less than a month ago.
I know they said they're Artemis Fowl. They're skipping the theater entirely and just putting it on Disney Plus.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, and it's not Disney Plus, but I know my wife and son are waiting for Trolls 2. I guess you can buy it on demand this Friday.
Yeah.
I've seen like a billion commercials for that now. World premiere in your home.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Sorry, I was getting messages. I messaged Ray's co-host Connor. Well, one of his Connors about for their Superman podcast. I had 2 requests. They're like, nice. They have so many requests here. He's like, we'll get to it in a few months. I said, give me some John Byrne Pocket Universe.
Oh, harsh, man.
What? They had to dig themselves out of the hole after Crisis on Infinite Earth when John Byrne's like, yo, Superman was never Superboy. And then it was like, well, what the hell happened to the Legion of Superheroes? Oh, well, let's make a Pocket Universe.
Yeah. They've never really recovered from that. Although, I mean, I was a Legion reader when they did the relaunch. So post 5-year stuff with the relaunch, and then they kind of did a soft relaunch, like with what Legion Lost. So there's like 3 or 4 different versions of the Legion running around now. I've
never been a big Legion fan. Like, I tried a few issues of Bendis's run, which, I know Will's probably rolling his eyes at that, but I don't know. Like, I like them when they appeared, like in Superman or in other books, but I'm just like, it just seems so overwhelming. Cause there's so many characters. It seems like.
Well, there's this. It's really cool. Paul Levitz wrote the Legion, back in the 80s when Legion and Teen Titans were like the freaking books in the 80s, right? DC had the bestsellers. And they call it the Levitz paradigm, and it's how he kind of schedules out A plot, B plot, C plot, D plot, and A plot finishes here. It's really if you just Google Levitz paradigm, it's a really cool way to do a monthly book that gets your plots kind of continuously moving, so that there's always something happening. It's really kind of cool. But yeah, Legion was, I don't know, I've always kind of loved the Legion. I mean, Matter Eater Lad. I mean, come on, man. That's just freaking awesome, all right?
but they always get hit the hardest because anytime you reboot continuity, that alters the entire future. It's like... Yeah.
But I know you're giving me crap about Bendis, but I've got it on order. I want to try his take on it and see, because I do love the Legion, and Bendis could be a really good writer. It's just sometimes he writes things that are not to my taste.
Oh hey, you were talking about Matter Eater. What is it, Matter Eater Lad? Or does he sound like this?
Gobble gobble.
With an Australian accent like that?
I'm sure that's exactly what he sounds like.
Sausage! Out of the gooch!
Plus they have Brainiac 5.
Yes.
I like Brainiac 5. And they had Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, she died in Crisis, except she didn't. But maybe, I don't know, but whatever.
Well, they did the whole Matrix thing. Matrix, Supergirl in the 80s and 90s. And then, was it 2005? They actually brought back a Kryptonian Supergirl.
Mm-hmm. The Legion of Superheroes led to the Legion of Super Pets and the Space Canine Patrol. Yeah, there's lots of really cool old stuff in DC.
Yeah, but it just seems like a big, huge team.
A big unit.
I have so many Ray drops now. It's so funny.
Yeah.
7 drops. Any more, Ray? So, should we get to this issue?
You bet.
Yeah.
Our last like actual story with Quasar in it for, like I said, I think at least a month.
It's gonna be a while
Because he's not because next week we wrap up Infinity War, then we get into it's that Marvel Super Action, 2 issues of Fantastic Four, then even Quasar 41. Wendell Vaughn is not in Quasar 41. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Wait, is he on the last page?
No,
not even the last page.
He does not appear at all. But we'll have plenty of Matt Kona Hercules in Quasar 41.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Yes.
All right. So, of course, another Infinity War tie-in. Quasar number 40 from November 1992. Ooh, we're almost at 93.
That's right. Time is speeding by.
Ultimately Nullified.
Which is a beautiful cover by Steve Lytle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Get the Wolverine, the thing on there.
Absolutely awesome.
And yeah, first page, Quasar's holding Nullifier like it's like he's a drunk holding a bottle.
He's really sweating it out. Yeah.
Oh my lord! And the title of this one, because it's centered around the Ultimate Nullifier, Null and Void.
And Void.
And really not an editor's note, but this story is continued from Infinity War number 5, still on sale.
Back in November of 93.
Yes. So yes, writer Mark Grunwald, of course. Steve Lytle and Andy Smith, pencilers. Mark McKenna and Ralph Cabrera, inkers. Janice Chang, letterer. Paul Beckton, colorist. Kelly Corvus, editor, and Tom DeFalco, editor-in-chief. So was it like a publishing deadline that they had 2 pencilers and 2 inkers?
Well, I think, and I'm not certain of this. I think Lytle left the book kind of midstream. So if you'll look, I think he does like the first half, a little over half of it, and then Andy Smith finishes off the last bits of the book.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Will is looking this up.
No, actually, he only did like the first 7 pages, and then I think Andy Smith takes over with that double-page spread on 10 and 11.
Huh.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh my god! I wish Matt Kona would shut up already.
I'm just
in awe of your greatness, Will.
I'm in the bullpen. I'm ready.
He's like, I'm tired. I had to walk from the kitchen through the bedroom.
I had a rough day.
there was a 2-car spouse pile up around the bend by the bathroom. Yeah.
It's a line for the bathroom like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
All right. So, somewhere beyond our cosmos stands the fortress of the greatest foe our reality currently faces. To this foreboding place, but one man has dared to travel, the cosmic avenger, Quasar. Though he has been designated protector of the universe, he now holds in his hand an instrument of annihilation, the ultimate nullifier. He said he's like holding it in one hand, thinking, I have to keep concentrating on my target. Clear my mind of all thoughts except for the Magus. Can't let a single extraneous thought creep in, or the sphere of ultimate nullification will grow and mushroom out of control. So we see him again, like he went Infinity War 5, hovering in, off to the side of the Magus, is floating. So he's thinking, steady now, Magus, this is for you. And he hits the button. Nothing's happened. No, wait, there, from the nullifier's nozzle, a marble-sized sphere of whiteness. I did it. I activated it without perishing in the process like all the weapon's past users. The sphere's growing quickly. Keep it focused. Keep it heading toward the target. And after it reaches it, will it to contract. See him gritting his teeth and sweating. Wait, my hand. His hand disappears. My hand caught inside the nullification sphere. The intense whiteness couldn't judge its distance from me. Can't feel my hand. I love you. Like, you can't see his arm anymore, but you can still see the nullifier over in there in the bubble. Can't feel my hand. It's creeping up my arm. It's nullifying me. I've got to get away. No, the nothingness will grow with no one to stop it. Gotta stay. Gotta stop the null sphere from growing. It's engulfed the Magus' stronghold already. I think I can stop it now. I must. Stop. Stop. Stop.
It's engulfed in whiteness.
I love that album. Meanwhile, back in our universe, Quasar's closest companions concerned themselves with the invasion of the distant planet Skadium, oblivious to Quasar's plight.
And her. We'll get to Kismet in a second. There, she's heading toward another Black Fleet vessel. Oh wait, no, that's somebody else talking.
It's like a naked alien.
Yeah.
There's.
Yeah, go ahead.
There, she's heading toward another Black Fleet vessel. It would seem your companion seeks to rout their invasion all by herself, Makari.
Yeah, she's not doing too shabby a job of it either. I wish I could help her, but without a surface to run on, my hyperspeed is as useless as gills in a gorilla.
I am not certain I understand your reference.
That's not important.
Please, do not misunderstand. We mourners do not encourage or condone such wide-scale devastation of what we witness here. We just accept the fact that no matter what anyone does, the universe is full of death and destruction such as this. It is our task then to acknowledge and honor those who surrender their lives to the universe's grand cycle of life and death.
So, this tragedy never gets to you guys?
It affects us profoundly.
I think that's me. See if you can find her, as my friends call herself. She's flown off your screen.
We're scanning for her cosmic residue now. Okay, here we go, guys.
Yep. Think long and hard.
So vast is this Black Fleet. The 7 ships I have disabled thus far have not stemmed the tide of devastation. They are visiting upon the hapless world below 1 iota. But I am not going to stand idly by watching with ghoulish fascination like the wretched mourners. I'm going to do something. As long as I can still muster a single cosmic bolt, I shall cut their world-circling ranks like a scythe. That's hard to say. Even if I fail to save a single life on this world below, I shall fight on. But such unmitigated savagery shall not go unpunished. Such annihilation shall not go unavenged. I am no stranger to interstellar warfare. It seems it is my kismet to find myself in such cosmic conflagration. Therefore, I shall refer to myself by a pronoun no more. Let Kismet be my name. Is there a... No, Kismet. Okay.
Yes, so Kismet's cosmic bolts cripple another Ebony warship, causing it to plummet into Skadium's atmosphere where it bursts on fire, only to rain more destruction on the beleaguered planet below. Unknown to Kismet, another native of Earth happens to be on the ravaged world she fights to protect, a fellow acquaintance of Quasar's who goes by the name Holly Steckley.
Oh, the bombardments seem to be getting closer. But I can't move, not without abandoning this thing that's growing from the remains of my companion, Kayla Ballantyne. What's happening to you, Kayla? The power that the being who kidnapped us to this horrid place said you had, is it so potent that it can resurrect you from your own ashes? Or have you become something else altogether?
Holly, what had happened?
Well, you were dead, but you got better.
Is she one of the X-Men?
That's like a Monty Python
Just a flesh wound.
No, I think it's Life of Brian when they're on like the leper colony, and he's like, I got better. he's cured.
We are the mourners who say neat. All right, get ready, kid. Elsewhere from anywhere. See,
Color your own adventure page.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, because it's all in black and white except for some quantum energy. Yeah, Quasar's floating in a white void with all these other alien figures. Whoa, where the heck? Excuse me, sir, I just got here. Mind telling me where I am? Sir? Look at me, I'm talking to you. All these beings, whoever they are, seem to be in shock. Where am I? The quantum zone? Never saw beings like these there before. Let me try an energy scan. Not the Q zone, but I do detect some powerful energy source nearby. I'll check it out. Is he flying like past these aliens or like through the crowd? It looks like he's almost pushing through them.
I think he's pushing through, yeah.
Great, because it's so crowded. Excuse me, coming through. What happened to me? Oh yeah, the ultimate nullifier happened to me. Is this where you go when you're nullified? Or did some cosmic muckamuck pull my fat out of the fire again? You know, except for the weird lack of color, this might even be the dimension of manifestations.
As seen in issue number 37.
That's right. Let's see. So Quasar flies up, sees a big purple figure. Oh no.
Not Sleepwalker.
Oh, that's right. He's wide awake. Oh look, he even has a face mask on, practicing social distancing and Oh no, not him. Oblivion, one of the four most powerful abstract entities in the whole darn universe, and one with no particular use for me either.
See issue number 25.
The last part of Cosmos and Collision.
the final part of Cosmos and Collision, exactly.
I should have anticipated this. What with my run-in with his Herald Death Urge. And he flies up. Hi, remember me?
Matt, you want Oblivion?
Sure, all too well.
Is this it? Am I dead for good this time?
Not dead, worse, nullified.
Can't I even have a hearing on the subject?
No.
Wait a minute. I learned about guys like you since the last time we met. You're just a manifestation body. For all I know, a garbled one at that. I'm not about to take what you say as the straight truth.
It makes no difference to me.
You're not even going to try to convince me?
What would it take to convince you?
A fight? You against me? Winner takes all?
I do not fight as you understand the term, but because you amuse me, I will conjure forth your own death avatar in order to appease your final request.
Yeah.
And he conjures it.
Kid Reaper's back.
Kid Reaper's back.
Hiya, Quace. How's it going?
Kid Reaper? The cartoony imp I dreamt up when my body lay between life and death.
Back in issue number 22.
Also
Cosmos and Collision.
So, you want to fight for your life? Is that it? Then let's go to it, Bunky.
No, wait.
Wait, schmate, as he swings his scythe.
Quasar puts up a shield.
Try this on for scythe.
It's penetrating my quantum shield. And he tries to bubble up Kid Reaper and miss. Try to contain him.
Missed me.
You know something, kid? I like you a whole lot better as my sidekick. Not sure what good armoring up will do, but it gives me a psychological boost.
Swings for him again.
Yeah. And Quasar blocked him.
Nice move, Bunky. Between you and me, let's draw this little tussle out a bit. I got me a feeling the big Opie is gonna bop me back to nowhere as soon as I ace you. And I'm in no particular hurry to go, you know what I mean?
You got it. Just do me one favor.
Yeah, what's that?
Don't hold it against me when I beat the tar out of you.
Oh, strong words from a wow!
Wasn't expecting me to redirect his strength against him.
Ooch. You know, if I had any feeling in this pint-sized butt of mine, that would have hurt. And if I had any emotions in this empty chest cavity of mine, I'd be PO'd at you big time. And furthermore, if I had any sense in this hollow head of mine, I'd ask Obi if I could have you, bud, soon as I make you evacuated.
But meanwhile, the starship of the world devourer Galactus, where a battalion of Earth's mightiest heroes have joined forces with Thanos against a still greater threat. And we see Cap and the Thing and Archangel and Vision, Hercules, She-Hulk, Human Torch. Man, for like no dialogue, man, Archangel's getting a lot of background time.
He is.
In Infinity War, yeah. Well, he was big in the 90s.
Yeah.
So Cap's addressing Thanos. Well, Thanos, what happened? How did Quasar fare? Has the Magus been neutralized?
No, Captain America. Quasar has failed. He's apparently been nullified. While using the nullifier, his target remains intact. That poor kid. Now we can only hope that Galactus succeeds with...
You're sure about Quasar?
Our enemy remains. Quasar does not.
People, I think it would be appropriate to observe a moment's silence for our fallen comrade.
Sentimental nonsense.
But in another chamber of the vast ship,
Thanos is looking out. It's only a matter of time before we vanquish the Magus. Best to begin preparations for that eventuality.
and who's he called?
Yeah, I think that's Thanos talking to.
Oh, really?
That bubble.
Yeah.
Marvel Boy?
Yes. Master, at last! I thought you'd forgotten about me, stuck here in the rotting corpse of your old foe, Eon.
As seen in issues numbers 25 and 26,
And
which were part of the end of Cosmos and the next part of Cosmos.
I believe that's incorrect, because it wasn't at 26 and 27.
I think it was 26 and 27.
But I guess Marvel Boy's been hanging here in Eon the whole time, just eating Eon's body.
Yeah, kind of gross, but whatever.
I mean, the mourners, they put out quite a spread at the wake, you know. You don't want to make it go to waste. Go to Earth, my thrall. Quasar is dead and has left no heirs to his power. You shall now take his place as protector of the universe. My protector of the universe. I'm opening a portal for you.
Oh boy, this is going to be great. Let's see if I can keep that up for a month.
I know, that'll be awesome.
All right. Again, way elsewhere. Not saying elsewhere, way elsewhere.
Oh, don't you think you can hide from me, bunk? I can hack my way through these colorless stiffs like a put-down artist at a Dullards convention.
Yeah, see? I'm not hiding, kid. I'm strategically retrenching. And Quasar flying away and takes the armor off. Think. My only way out of here is by defeating this diminutive Deathbringer. Yet my only weapon, my quantum energy, appears to be useless against his scythe.
Wait, there must be... Oh, wait, no. Wait, is that you?
Kid Reaper's down by his
Oh,
feet.
I'm sorry. I said them. Good idea, losing the armor. It made you look like a refugee from Spartacus.
Wait, I do have another weapon. That 6-pound hunk of gunk situated between my ears. There must be some way to outwit the kid and his master both. And he starts flying towards Oblivion's face. Wait, don't hit me. I need to talk to Oblivion.
Talk to this. And he whaps him.
Gets him right between the eyes.
Oh, he hits Obi. Whoops! Sorry, boss. This is ceasing to be amusing. Get done with it.
Didn't think that would hurt Oblivion, but if I can get him peeved at me, maybe he'll send me on a one-way trip out of here.
Come on, Bunky. I'm tired of tag. Let's have a seance. You be the Daily Departed.
And Quasar comes flying out the top speed, backed up so I could get a good flying head start. Now to pour on all the speed my quantum bands can muster.
Huh? What got it to you? Was it something I said?
With any luck, they won't know what I'm aiming for till I'm there. And he looks like he's aimed right at Oblivion's chest. But then, on the planet Skadium...
The dead do not come back to life, Holly, except in horror movies. It's against my faith. There must be a better explanation. I don't feel like I was dead. I just feel a little groggy.
I saw what I saw. You were dust, ashes. Then you began to grow back a body right from the ashes. It was astounding.
My hair's all icky.
You could grow your body back in the space of 6 hours. You'll have no problem growing your hair back. Face it, Kayla. You've got the power the chief examiner said you have. On your neck, there's a tattoo in the shape of a star.
There is? That's what's been itching under my scalp this past month. What is it?
I think it...
Oh, sorry.
Back in issue number 33.
I think it's the source of your power, that Angler character that was blown across your bedroom. You did that to him. You may be able to do anything you could think of, Kayla. Just try something, anything.
Like what?
Try lifting yourself off the ground.
Like this? Whoa! I'm.
Yeah, you're flying. That's great. Now we could get somewhere. Try to find a way off this crazy planet. A rocket, maybe. Keep practicing. As soon as you're up to it, see if you can lift me up.
All right, before we go on, I love how, like, I guess since her clothes got vaporized, Kayla's wearing Holly's skirt as like a bathing suit, and like Holly's just there in her shirt. But boy, this Holly's so helpful.
She is awful helpful, isn't she?
Yes. So a half hour later.
Easy now. Let's not go too fast.
I see something going on over that hill over there. A whole bunch of those black ships are there bombing something.
Let's head in the opposite direction.
My gosh, there's a 50-foot man in the middle of it. He's got a helmet on. That's the chief examiner.
It must be the synthetic being the examiner said he was synthesizing all the powers of the Earth's super beings into. What do you want to do with your power?
One person against all of them? It doesn't seem fair.
All of Earth's heroes, 3, however long the miniseries lasted. All right. Elsewhere again. That's what it says. Quasar, seems to... Oh, big quantum lance right through Obi's chest.
Yeesh. Pathetic. You want I should boil that lance, boss, in a manner of speaking?
Ba-dum-bum.
Quasar's sitting there thinking, seemed like a good idea at the time. All my quantum power concentrated into a single shaft of energy sent at high speed straight into the heart of oblivion. I'd hoped to be able to break up his manifestation body, but no go. Man, I hate fighting metaphysical beings. I really hate it. Wait a minute. Maybe there's some way I can fight a manifestation with a manifestation. If I'm where I think I am, a corner of the dimension of manifestations, maybe, just maybe, Quasar quantum jumps away. Shoop.
Boss, Quasar just disappeared. He used his quantum jumping power. I could follow him. Should I follow him, boss? Should I? Huh? Please?
Let me see him rematerialize at the contemplator. Tried homing in on that quantum marble I gave him.
In his navel. Last issue.
Yes.
I'll put it in my navel.
I think I sensed it. I'll know as soon as the flash of the quantum jump effect fades. Contemplator? He's thinking, but then he saying, Contemplator, you've got to help me. I need a manifestation body. Oblivion's after me. He wants me here in the dimension of manifestations permanently. You've been here a while. Have you figured out how to go about getting the M bodies here to assume your form? Contemplator, hey! His hand goes right through him. Oh no. He must not be able to hear me because I've been nullified.
I'm hurt, Bunky. Running out on me like that.
Oh no. Listen to me, kid. You're my personal death avatar, right?
Yeah, so?
I dreamed you up, gave you the form and consciousness you have. So when I'm dead, so are you. Without me, you're nothing. You go back to the formless void you came from with nobody to bring you back ever again. Think about it before you park your scythe in me, okay?
But Oblivion's gonna be mad at me big time if I...
What can he do to you? Discorporate you? Big deal, I can bring you back. He's got no use for you once I'm gone, but I do. You're my personal death figure. I promise I'll bring you back, just as you are if you spare me.
I know you, Quaz. You're a man of your word. Okay, if you promise to bring me back to life, as it were, if anything happens to me, and it will, I'll spare you from my reaping.
Great. You're a true pal, the best death avatar a guy could have. Now maybe you can help me get a manifestation body, like yours in Oblivion's. Way I figure, I might be able to fool Oblivion if I give him a proxy of myself.
Yeah, and Kid Reaper immediately ashes him in the back through the chest.
Yep. Why?
Never trust an avatar of death, Bunky, especially not your own. We answer to a higher authority, you know? Now, let me remove your quantum doohickeys. The Big O wanted me to bring him to him as proof of you buying the farm. Got him. Hey, what happened to him?
So the quantum bands came off, so he must be dead.
That's exactly right.
But, last panel, back in the physical universe, there is an embryonic being destined to be born with power on the cosmic scale. Before the Infinity War began, Quasar helped this unborn infant escape the depredations of an entity who sought to consume its nascent soul. And now, inside its embryonic sac, beneath one of its flipper-like limbs, two objects suddenly materialize.
What are those?
I don't know. We'll find out in Quasar 47. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, next issue, Life Without Quasar. And the next couple episodes of the Quantum Set.
See you later, Bunky. See you later, Bunky. Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm going to have to cut that out for a drop. We end every episode. See you later, Bonky. So, thoughts?
So what does... we should probably summarize the upcoming schedule.
Yes,
before we leave.
Well, here.
But we should probably talk... We need to talk about Ray's feedback, and we probably need to discuss the issue.
Yeah, we actually got Ray feedback this time. So
yeah.
I'm so he's sitting there going, oh, I tried. All right. But yeah, I can't wait to hear what Ray has to say. Out of the gooch. This app would ever open. Yeah. Come on, open. I swear this iPad's nullified. All right, here we go. All right, Quasar 40 from Ray from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast, and Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. He calls himself Ray Zod. All right.
Hi guys, it's me Ray. Just giving you some feedback for Quasar 40. Thought I'd drop that in. I missed out on Infinity War number 5, which was a cracker of an issue. But anyway, geez, this was a good one as well. My gosh, Quasar 40. I love the play on the art, especially in the especially when Quasar was nullified and you met Oblivion there with Kid Reaper. Again, I think just a beautifully crafted story, tying everything together. I mean, so it's quite clear here that Grunwald has had a plan for everything he's written up to so far. I mean, even at the end, I had considered that being like a throwaway character, that fetus or the embryonic kind of alien in the sack floating in space. It returns as well, and it seems to have some sort of bearing on the quantum bands, which is awesome. I loved seeing Kid Reaper and Oblivion again. I guess it was only a matter of time before we'd see Oblivion because of Death Urge, who had appeared earlier. This was a great issue, just with Quasar, and a really good sense of not only showcasing his powers with the quantum bands, which are always fun, like the armor and kind of the lance through Oblivion's heart, but also how he thinks his way through stuff. And he has to, because Kid Reaper is not affected by the quantum energy at all. So no, I really enjoyed this issue. Again, we said apparently Quasar's gone again. And also Kayla. Yeah, now I don't know what's happening with them, but to me it looks like, is that a star brand at the back of her head? Anyway, it's either that or another quantum
tentacle,
another sign similar to Quasar. So I love guessing what's happening. Like I said, I don't know what's happening here, so this is all really fun. But Quasar's gone again. He gets done at the end. Don't know what's going to happen. Also, it's been a while. I've forgotten about Marvel Boy. It looks like the classic version of Quasar stuck in Eon's body. I couldn't remember that from the Cosmos in Collision, but interesting to see, where he ends up. It was also quite funny to see him eating, I guess, the remains of Eon just to sustain himself. Anyway, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. I know you've got plenty to say because it's all about Quasar, baby, in this one. So looking forward to it. Only other question, I guess, if I had a question for you guys, it would be on. Let me just have a little quick look scan here. I want to. Holly whatever her name is, Holly
HD
Steckley. Still don't know who she
HD
is.
Steckley, yeah.
Wondering if there are any references. I haven't looked at it in depth, but in this nullified zone, there are a whole heap great artwork here by Stephen Lyttle. just wondering if there are any inside references here of the creatures that he draws. I don't know if you guys have spotted any, but if you do, it'll be great to hear. Anyway, guys, catch you later. See ya.
Oh, he didn't say catch ya. But
I was kind of wondering about that too. There's probably some characters in there. I should look back into that some more and see, because I wouldn't put it past Steve to put some hidden cameos in there. I mean, he is known for drawing the Legion of Superheroes.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so he's no stranger to giant casts of characters. So yeah, it's possible. Yeah, HD is HD, man. HD Steckley.
I was gonna say, don't spoil it for Ray.
She's
HD
coming up,
is...
Ray. That is right.
Around issue 49 or 50 of Quasar, you'll get your answers, Ray.
I think it's 49, isn't it?
I think she reveals herself at the end of 49. Yeah,
I think so. And then 50 is, of course, the giant
foil cover, and yes,
yeah,
someone surfs.
Silver Surfer.
So I was gonna say someone surfs in an issue 50.
Yeah.
But yes, because I don't think Wendell doesn't return until what, like we said, he's not in 41, so he comes back in 42. So this is episode 110. We will not have Wendell Vaughn again until episode 116.
Wow.
Yes, because like we said, next episode we're gonna do the last part of Infinity War. Wrap that up. And then episode 112, we'll do Marvel Super Action number 4, which reprints a bunch of like early appearances of Marvel Boy. We're going to do some Marvel Boy dives here. Episode 113 and 114, we're going to do Fantastic Four 164 and 165 when they battle him as the Crusader.
We might. So Agents of Atlas, they kind of retconned Marvel Boy. So
yeah,
Marvel Boy was not who came back from Uranus. It was a clone.
Don't say it fancy. Do not say it fancy. I don't know where the hell you think you are. There you go. Thank you.
So do we want to...
So you're saying we're going to be talking about a clone for a month. Okay.
Yeah. Do we want to talk...
Conan and I have some experience at this, all right?
Good point. No, the original Marvel Boy adventures happen, and that's him.
Okay, yeah.
And he goes. It's only when he comes back in Fantastic Four 164 and 165 that it's not. What is his name?
The Crusader.
Yeah, I mean his last name's Grayson, which is
Bob Grayson or something.
Yeah. Bob Grayson. Yeah, Robert Grayson. But we might want to throw in like there's one issue of the original Agents of Atlas limited series that talks about Marvel Boy, and it explains how he fits into the continuity. Because apparently he never wore the original quantum bands.
Ooh.
Because obviously he's still alive, and
yes,
we just saw that they only come off when you're dead. So the clone was given those because they were more powerful and sent to Earth, and he has his other Uranian technology stuff. I don't even know what it is at that point.
Well, we can get into it when we get there, because the Marvel Super Action will be the real Marvel Boy, and then the
real
Fantastic
deal. Yep.
4 issues will be the clone or whatever. Yeah, because. Yeah, like I said, 113 and 114 will be the Fantastic Four issues. Then episode 115 will be Quasar 41 with Marvel Boy trying to take Quasar's place.
Yeah, he just
and then,
do a very good
like
job,
I said, episode 116 will be Quasar 42. Wendell returns in the White Room. I know, Ray, you probably don't know what that means yet, but yes, Wendell returns in the White Room, and we get that guest appearance we've been waiting for.
Mm-hmm. Who'd that be, Matt?
The Punisher.
He's like, duh.
It's a 90s book. The Punisher's got to be in it. Duh.
So you got
it took him so long.
So you got like 6 weeks to work on your Frank Castle impression.
All right, I'm getting real gruff.
I was gonna say, do his John Barenthal.
Yeah.
You can't protect him, Rick. And then then Quasar 40. So 41, 42, 43 of Quasar we'll do in a row, and then we'll get to those 4 Guardians of the Galaxy issues.
Oh yeah, because of the White Room. Yeah, those are really interesting. I think I was reading. I don't even know where I read this, but the writer of Guardians at the time was a real big fan of Grunwald's Quasar, which is why he put the White Room and
seemed like it, yeah,
and Stakar and the Surfer and the Quantum Bands and all that stuff in there.
And I'm trying to remember, was Grunwald the editor on those? Because I think
I don't remember.
I thought when I was reading it, I thought I saw Grunwald editor, unless it was. I don't know, but I'm sure if he was like, oh yes, I'll approve these.
Yeah, right on.
Guess Quasar's blood, of course.
Yeah, and I don't think we've actually seen the White Room since then, have we?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's, unless I missed something. Yeah, I don't think anyone's really referenced it or anything.
Which could be interesting because if you think about it, Phyla Vel wore the bands for a while, and she's dead-ish. I don't remember for sure.
She's dead, but yeah, there's like an alternate
dimensional version of her. Yeah, okay. And then
and Wendell's died how many times? It's like a revolving door for him.
Yeah, and then Averil's supposedly dead.
Oh yeah,
after wearing the bands. But what bands was she? Was she actually wearing the bands
again? Yeah, I mean,
knows?
Wendell's wearing bands. I don't know.
It's all weird.
And then and then after the Guardians issues, we got a straight run of just Quasar issues from 44 through 53.
Sweet. And then 53 sets up Star Blast, right?
I was going to say after 53, we get the Star Blast number 1, which we were talking about off mic.
We're going way into space.
Way into space.
It'll be a blast.
The new universe.
That's right. Oh, Lord.
With Skeletron.
Hey, we got Skeletor Jr. this issue.
That's true.
All right. Anything else?
I think we're good.
So, yes, everyone, do your homework. Like we said, next episode, we'll wrap up Infinity War with Infinity War 6, and then follow that with Marvel Super Action number 4. I think that's the easiest way to find it because it reprints the early Marvel Boys. Unless you can find the 1950s issues, go ahead.
Rock on.
So, yeah.
I have a question for you guys before we go. Thanos recreated previous wearers of the bands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he recreated a clone of Bob Grayson, who was the original Marvel Boy. Not actually Robert Grayson, because he recreated the clone that wore the bands and Grayson didn't, right? So he recreated a clone when he was...
Well, yeah, and he created bands too, because we saw the actual quantum bands go to that alien, which I don't want to give away that identity for Ray yet, but yeah, I mean, the real bands are with that alien, so yeah, Marvel Boy's even wearing fake bands too.
Well, and that's... Do you think that there are 3 other pair of bands just floating around the quantum zone now? Because there were 3 other former protectors, right, that he fought against, and they went poof, but...
I think that's what we've been saying. Was Avril wearing the fake bands?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, you could say fake Marvel Boys went with him to the White Room, maybe, but I mean, yeah, those other 3, I mean, they were...
Yeah, I mean, quantum bands aren't exactly easy to destroy, I would think.
Yeah, but they were fake. They were fake Thanos creations, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
But he did have the
Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah.
Yes. So maybe he cloned the bands or something. Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting thoughts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like it.
Send your thoughts in, people.
Mm-hmm.
And where can you do that? Well, you can always write to us at capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or you can call the handy dandy voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And follow the Quantum Zone on Facebook, on Twitter. I've been trying every month to put up what issues we're going to be talking about next. So yeah, definitely follow us on Facebook. But you can find everything all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors: Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the book, now in digital and paperback. And remember to use the Amazon link when you buy everything these days, down there in the show notes. Help us bring you shows like the Quantum Zone, and help support the network. Rob Southgate needs your help.
Go back and look at my history, and you will find out I am right so much more often than I'm wrong.
Ha, Rob, gotcha. All right. All right. I know you have a busy social itinerary, but Matt Kona, where can people find you these days?
You can find me quarantined on Facebook at Matt Kona, and Twitter, Instagram MATTKONA. I'm around. That's all I'm around.
Maybe like more
oranges.
All right. Master of the Quantum Zone, Will Allred. Where can people find you?
You can find me at WALLRED. That's Walred. Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and all those places. You can also find me at diaryofnight.com, which is my self-published through Kickstarter comic, Diary of Night. And you can find all kinds of cool stuff about Quasar at the Quantum Zone, which is quantumzone.org. I'll put it in my navel.
Oh, that drop.
That's where it was, man. That's where it was. He put it in his navel. I'll put it in my navel.
I love the matter of factness. All right. Thank you, everyone. And again, thank you, Ray, for your weekly feedback, except for last week.
Slacker.
Yes.
Slackers.
Catch Ray on Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast, the Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast, and the last Tuesday of every month on Ultimate Spider Cast, talking Ben Riley with me and Matt Kona. All right. Again, Infinity War 6 next week, and then we do our deep dive on Marvel Boy and the Clone.
Your fascination with clones has now infected the Quantum Zone.
Yeah.
I love Big Riley.
Yep. This can be a wild ride, people. Cannot wait for the Matt Kona, Ben Grimm, Hercules, Punisher. But you have to wait.
I gotta do some vocal exercises.
You should all
Monkey.
exercise, people. Come back next time. And remember, Quantum Zoners, stay quarantined, not nullified.